That's right.
You have the conflict of the regulator acting in a representative capacity on behalf of the investors that what is being offered has safeguards, has adequate disclosures, is consistent with the laws of the country where it is being offered and all of that.
In fact, to put it so...
Let me give you an example. This is important. The State Bank of India offered a product called the Resurgent India Bonds. These were nowhere like what we understand bonds to mean in markets, in the securities markets. And yet they were labeled Resurgent India Bonds. And the fact that one of the branches of the Indian banks in the US actually gave it to one of their clients became a matter of protracted litigation. Who asked you to distribute bonds here without a proper filing and without a proper set of disclosures being made to the regulators? So regulators are extremely protective of their constituency, which they are tasked to protect by legislation, in regard to what is offered to that person, and is there adequate disclosure, is there adequate understanding of what is offered, and that I think applies across the board.
True, but her question was how come a private bank was able to get away with this?
So that's the point Shubha answered. What it is being given to an existing customer with whom there is a relationship, and it's a private offering. Private offering in India being understood as 49 minus, or 50 minus really, up to and inclusive of 49. And the conversation ought to be sequenced right. It is the customer asking for the product, not the bank offering the product. That's the point.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question for Mr. Kurian. We all know, we know the capabilities of fund managers, and if somebody is investing abroad, let's say a DSP fund or an ING fund, or maybe an Indian fund with a CPR1 ranking, but a good fund can be good for one investor, cannot be good for another investor, depending on his risk appetite. We all know how the closed-ended fund has sold in last 1.5 years. So are we going to do something onto advisory basis, because advisor is the front face for the client, not the fund managers?
The funds that launch products have empaneled IFAs and distributors. I suppose it is that fund's responsibility primarily